I wonder what that could be. Go check it out. What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video, we are opening something very special and I'm very excited about it. Now this just came in the mail like you saw and I am very excited about this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, cut this bad boy open and open it up and let you guys see what is inside of this because I am super excited. You can probably tell what this is about if you looked at the thumbnail or the title, but let's get into this. This has more than just that in it though, so very excited about this. This is something that I'm super stoked to get and have and then unbox for you guys. So we will be doing that as well. So first off, we're hit with that Nintendo Switch Lite. I got the turquoise one. This thing looks amazing and I'm very excited about it. Now I'm gonna keep going and then I'm gonna unbox this. Then I'll go and get my other Switch and we will compare sizes and all that. I also got this Hori Nintendo Duraflex protector, which is like a clear plastic case. And then I got the Nintendo Switch Slim Tough Pouch, which is actually harder than I anticipated it to be, so that is definitely a very good thing. So what we're going to do first is unbox all the little stuff, because if I unbox the big stuff now, you guys won't even care about the rest. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this little thing, and I'm super stoked. These look awesome, and I know it's just a clear plastic case, but these things will do wonders for your Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to open it up. There's a little foam pad in it. And then really, this is what it is, and feeling this, man, I'm super excited to get this thing unboxed. Look how big this thing is. Like, where's my cell phone? It's in my pocket. So here's my cell phone. It's barely bigger than my cell phone. If you can see it in the case, here is my cell phone, here's the case. Go ahead and put that in there. There's like 2 inches and a little bit bigger than my cell phone. So that's very wild and I'm very super stoked about that. Then next we have this case here, which is oddly zip tied together, so I'm gonna see if this knife will help me open it. Well, that helped on that one. Also be careful if you're using a knife because you don't want to cut yourself. So Nintendo Switch is on the front and I got the blue one obviously. Then there's some foam padding and everything in there. I'm gonna drop this sock off. I made a mess, whatever. So, here you go. It's zipped up. When you look at it, it is just the Nintendo Switch logo, which is very awesome. When you open it up, there's a place for your Nintendo Switch Lite. Then there is a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 slots for games. And then you've got this little bag up here for whatever, if you're talking charger, more games, whatever, accessories, all that stuff. So I'm very excited about that. I'm interested to see if I can leave this on, and honestly it looks like I should be able to, so that's even better. I'm very excited to keep this on there to keep my Switch safe and nice and clean still, so I'm very excited about that. But now that I've made a mess, moving on to the big guns. The big guns is that Nintendo Switch Lite, and I am super duper stoked. Let's talk about the box first. You've got the Nintendo Switch Lite with the hand, obviously. You got the Nintendo Switch Lite, you've got the Nintendo logo, you've got the Switch Lite on that side, you've got the back side of the Nintendo Switch, and then on the very back you have the back side yet again, and then on the bottom you've got that all the jargon about blah 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 blah. You probably don't read it, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And right away you're hit with this Joy-Con look. All you see is the 2 controllers, which are essentially the Joy-Cons that are stuck to the system. So I'm very excited about this because obviously this is a 100% portable rendition of the Nintendo Switch, which I love the idea of just because it's smaller. So this thing looks amazing. I'm super duper stoked to get my hands on this. I also bought a glass protector. Whoa, this thing feels awesome. It's like matte finished. It's pretty sweet. I also bought the a glass protector. I'll put all the links below down in the description on Amazon to all this stuff. Man, I'm super duper excited to play this. This thing feels amazing. You've got the little micro SD card down there. You've got speakers, which are down on the very bottom here. You've got also on the bottom the charge port, of course. On the front, you've got that screen, obviously. You've got the A, B, X, Y, the plus, the home, the right joystick, left joystick, D-pad, which is awesome because you didn't get a D-pad on the original Joy-Cons unless you modded them. Then you've got the capture button, the minus button. Then on the top here, you've kind of got a rearrangement of stuff, but not really, but a little bit. You've got the R and the ZR. You've got the game card slot, which is right there. You open that bad boy up. You've got the audio headset jack there. You've got the vent port, obviously. You've got the plus minus for volume. You've got the power on, and you've got the L and the ZL. And you do notice that this thing looks pretty amazing. It's a lot thinner than my Switch. I'll grab that and bring it in here in a second, but man, I'm super duper excited about this, and I know that I'm gonna love this thing. So we're gonna set this down for just 1 second and keep going with what's in the box, because that's kind of what this is about. You also open it up and you see the instruction booklet and a power brick, which I'm hoping this is the exact same as the other Switch power brick. That way if I get them confused or whatever, I'll be fine. We'll see about that. I'll look into it before I actually use it, but I'm gonna actually take this and put it back in there, put the box back together, because honestly this thing looks sick, and I'm very, very excited to play it. So you've got that box that's just looking gorgeous. You've got the power plug that is obvious Nintendo. It looks maybe a little bit different than the other one, so I'll have to check into it, look at all the specs and everything, and see if I can switch those or not. I'm not for sure, but I'm about to set this thing in here, and I just know I'm gonna love this thing. I'm super duper stoked about it and everything like that. Let's make sure we get all of this wrapped around. Maybe I shouldn't put that in first. Hold on, everyone. I'm getting used to this plastic piece already. I don't think I put it in properly. We gotta put it in with the two buttons for the shoulder buttons in first, and then slide it in just to make sure everything fits there and I'm not messing anything up. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. So this thing looks very amazing. What I'm gonna do is go and run and grab my actual Switch, and we will compare the Switch Lite to the actual Switch. So, be right back. Okay, so I grabbed my original Switch, which does have the original Joy-Cons. This was my day one pickup, and this is my day one pickup for the Switch Lite. So if you notice, these things are a lot smaller. I'm gonna take that case off of it just so I can show you the difference in the actual size of the Joy-Cons, and I guess it's not really a Joy-Con on the Switch Lite, so the controller portion of it, I guess. Whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying. One thing I will mention is, if you notice, the Nintendo Switch Lite does not have that kickstand. It does have those vents and what looks to be the slide dock. I'll show you. On the back here, when you take your Switch and slide it into the dock normally, that little notch lines up everything. So I'm interested because I see that on the back of the Switch Lite. So that could mean maybe we'll get some kind of dock for this thing. I don't know, but we'll see about that. I'm not gonna make anything other than that. So you'll notice that this thing is a lot smaller by like 2 inches maybe, and then it's about an inch, maybe half an inch shorter. They're about the same, let's put these up here for you guys. They're about the same width, if that makes sense, if you can see there. So that's very interesting. Now, I will say that the screen on this is much bigger than this, but that makes sense. I mean, look, you're talking about the screen for the Switch is almost the exact same size as the Switch Lite is. So, the one thing you're missing on that Switch Lite is, yes, those Joy-Cons do not come off. That's not a big deal. I'm honestly looking for this thing to take it, grab it on the go, put it in this case, and wander with it. Now, I wish this case matched that blue and teal or turquoise. I might have to send this back, try to find like a black case or something like that, because I don't like the clashing. But what I will say is this thing looks amazing, and I'm gonna have more videos about this thing on the channel. Of course, this was just purely an unboxing because I wanted you guys to see my first impressions about this thing, and man, does it not disappoint. So, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, don't forget to hit that bell notification because that lets you know when I put up more videos, which is almost, if not every day. With what YouTube's doing with changing their rules and everything right now, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications. It'll let you know a lot better. And with all their stuff, it's just better that way. So, I want to say one more time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day enjoying your Nintendo Switch.